playoffs are here, and we need to give you hot takes, and we need to go over our predictions that we set at the beginning of the year. This is a short slap, so buckle in. It's going to be fast, it's going to be hard, it's going to be reckless, and we're going to start with our spicy takes in general for hockey. I have one that started this whole thing, and I tried to make him come up with ludicrous things. He might have something for me. I haven't heard them yet. But you may tell them and me.
Oh.
Yeah, give it to me.
I have two. One's a lukewarm one, and I believe that just like San Jose, that the Knights are heading towards purgatory. I think that they've got some cap problems that are going to come up, which are going to make them have to ride that line of being either wild card or not in the playoffs, which is sad because I like to root for them. And my ludicrous one is that Ottawa is, I believe, next year they will vie for a wild card spot, and they will be actually in the playoffs for sure in 2 years. Because they have a good team. They're a couple players away from being good.
Okay. This video will be tweeted at the Toronto Maple Leafs, so this is where my take comes in, you guys. Again, don't hate the Maple Leafs, but I have this to say. My hot take, and something that I actually truly believe in, is that Austin Matthews will win a Stanley Cup for the Coyotes before the Maple Leafs end their drought. Write it down! I sent it in a text to my friends. It's right there. I sent this like a month ago. Bam!
I still left it on red.
Well, I mean, it was to the brothers, and Zach notarized it for me. So, you guys, someone's holding me accountable for that take. I need to let you know that. But that's how I feel. I don't hate the Maple Leafs, but boy, is it fun to have a team that has so much history that hasn't won in my lifetime. It just feels good. It's kind of like almost the Boston Celtics. They're like, we're so good, and they've won 1, 2 in my lifetime. The Pistons have won more than that. Okay.
If the Stash wins, are you going to get like at least a semi-permanent tattoo of the Stash? With Toronto, if the Stash wins, you get like a fake tattoo put out.
Alright. Okay, this was not discussed beforehand. Not a joke. This is for real. I'm saying this into the camera. And I would like Maple Leaf Nation to hold me accountable. If the Maple Leafs win the Stanley Cup in this 2022 playoff run, if they win, I will get a tattoo that's tastefully done. I think I'm designing it in my head. I will get Austin Matthews' face tattooed on me. It'll be an outline of his face with just his mustache.
Just the mustache.
I will do that. Hold me to that. You too.
Yeah.
Honest to God, I get to choose where it gets put, but I will get that. That's not a joke. But okay, there you go. There's real stakes to the Stanley Cup Finals because my Kraken and my Red Wings are not in it. So, let's move on. Before we get into our, you know what? I'm a Missy Elliott reversal. We're going to get into our predictions before the season started. We predicted all the winners from all the divisions. We predicted the Stanley Cup final matchup and the winner. We also picked our dark horse playoff teams. And because we're Red Wing fans, we chose to try and take dart shots at how many points the Red Wings would have. So, number one, the 4 divisions. We're going to start with the West. The West we went with chalk. It was both Avalanche and Knights. I did not see the Flames blowing up my parade there. There are a lot of factors that went into that, but I didn't see the Flames being this successful. I'll be honest with you guys. So we got one right there. We both picked Colorado, so it's fine. Then in the East, I'm going to give mine first. I picked Hurricanes and the Panthers. Check the tape. I was rooting for the Islanders to do better, but he picked the Islanders, and his other one was the Lightning, which is actually a really good pick. However, the only reason I didn't pick the Lightning, was because I was thinking in my head, they don't give a fuck about the regular season.
Mm.
They know what they're doing now. Like, that whole, like, Kucho, they know what they're doing now. They're willing to sacrifice a lot just to... And I'm not even saying gaming the system in the playoffs. That's just where the glory is.
I mean,
like,
the Knights tried it, but failed.
And look at when Tampa Bay was, like, the best team in the regular season. I mean, the Blue Jackets, remember, right? And I don't say anything good about Ohio. Except for that. That was the best thing the state of Ohio ever did. When the Blue Jackets beat the Lightning. That was beautiful. But then the Lightning learned their lesson, and that's not good. Anyway, I'm very pleased with my rightness there. Our Stanley Cup matchups. Islanders and Wild. I loved how aggressive yours was. I think I went total chalk, and I felt shame for it because I'm just like... I didn't feel like I was being creative. It felt like you were. And I was all in on the Wild being there, and you had the Islanders winning it. I had Colorado beating the Lightning, which is still a thing that can happen, and if they meet in the finals, I will be rooting for the Avalanche. I'm just saying. Then we had our dark horse teams. I picked the Kings of Los Angeles. Ohio again, the Blue Jackets.
I messed up.
It's okay. So you see, it was our first foray in doing these kind of predictions, but I feel like we had some interesting results. And the final one, points for the Red Wings, 73 for this guy. He guessed 73. As of recording, they are playing the Devils tonight in Game 82. They have 72 points. He won. He could win exactly. Exactsies there. But me, I had 78 on that time. I don't even think I was being that ambitious. If you like send some of those 10-2 games that they lost in the overtime, it's closer to my score. But no, they couldn't take it.
A lot of scoring that had to change in that one.
Yeah, that's maybe not a good example. But with all that being said, now the playoffs are here. This is my favorite goddamn sporting event thing ever. More so than even watching international curling. Curling, thank you. The word, it was eluding me. Curling. The NHL playoffs are quite possibly the most entertaining thing that I ever watch ever as far as sporting events go. And I love them even when my teams aren't involved. But I wanted us to pick teams that we're rooting for. And honestly, I'm feeling... Oof. I have interpersonal relationships that make me want to pick the Stars, but I'm not. I've chosen not to pick the Stars this time because I want teams that have never won a cup. And so, I feel like we're going to have pretty similar picks here.
Did you change up yours?
I've got one of them still. I'm not moving away from the President's Trophy winning Panthers! But my other one's going to be the Wild. I'm in.
So it's going to be exactly the same?
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Wild and Panthers.
Wild and Panthers here as well.
Yeah, no, the state of Minnesota would love a Stanley Cup. It may be the state of hockey. It is not the hockey town. State of hockey. Yes, you're right. Take it, Minnesota.
It's one of the states that matter. Hockey. It's gas, liquid, solid. Hockey.
Yes. Go Panthers. Rawr, Ice Cats. And the Wild. I'm in.
It's literally two animals going against each other.
Actually,
the better bear.
The better bear.
That's not a slam on the Bruins, or is it?